locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Check safety, check safety. Out, 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 out.
Here's the second-year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping.
Here's Hines. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
49, check 49, check 49.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Kill, kill, kill.
They'll try the air now with Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Run, man.
He's gone.
61, matchbox lights.
Whip. Watch
On.
Switch.
On 3rd down, Hines. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep, Adoree Jackson. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. A little too amped up there, got to him before he had a chance to catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Set, ready, 50, plant.
Check.
Ready?
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Derrick Henry. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
A first down carry for Henry. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
On second down, here's Henry. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
A second down run with Lewis. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, check 24. 12. Check 3, check 12. Say.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Look out! Right! 622!
Hey, watch the slant. Check 43.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Luck looking deep for Hilton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. That is incomplete. It was Quincy Wilson that time was able to make the play defensively.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Tannehill now to throw. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pick up there of 20 yards. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Henry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Darius Leonard, last year's leading tackler as a rookie in the NFL, in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Tannehill. He finds Humphreys. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
1st down, Tennessee.
Go! 90, Wolf! Watch the safety creep! Tighten up, let's go!
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 18-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. This is Henry. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Watch the X3, 218, chop. Switch gears.
They'll try to run for it. Lewis. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
50, place. Double tight, guys, double tight. There.
They'll stay with Lewis here on 1st down. Try to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
70, Indy.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's third down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Throwing on third down, Love. And that is incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over first and 10.
Let's go now. 10 logo.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's intercepted. It's Darius Leonard, the 2018 Defensive Rookie of the Year. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check it backer.
They begin the drive with Hines. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Hey, check. Go ahead.
Watch the run. It's south, baby. That's big.
Throwing on second and 8. Luck. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Mike 54.
On.
Shit. Kill. Check it.
Third and long. It's Locke. And he connects with Ebron. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
12. Hey, Wahoo!
Mike 55. Let's go, D. Big series right here.
From the gun, here's Locke. This one complete to Devin Funchess. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's get that ball right here. Watch twist. Watch twist. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check 50, check 50.
A shotgun snap for Locke. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Margus Hunt. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He gets it to Humphries. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill got a man. It's Brown. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. On 2nd and 9, Luck. It's caught by Funchess. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Colts. 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Let's go, Mexico. 11.
54.
Smooth.
54.
Come on. You better bring it.
SOS. Reggie. SOS.
Check 24. Check.
Now it's locked. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a toss play. It's Hines. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Check out. Strong right.
Check. Alert 3. Slam. Alert flare. Undercrush.
They run again with Hines. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
12.
It's just me and you.
On 1st down, Locke. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Love. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Justin Houston in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Running from the gun with Henry. 9 yards on the gain there, so from 2nd and 19, now we've got a 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. It's caught, Humphries. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
Down. 10-2 stop.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. Let's go.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Look at me. Zipper.
Back up. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. You must be getting tired.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
53.
Go. Ready.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Tannehill now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Now it's Henry. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tannehill. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At the 16-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Tannehill. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Ryan Succop for the point after. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daquan Jones forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Andrew Luck, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago when he was comeback player of the year, and he needs another one right now if he wants a Colts victory. On second down now, it's Hines. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Deuce. He's checking. Crash.
Colts going on fourth. It's Luck. And Luck will be intercepted for a third time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Back to throw, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
55. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day on this. Go ahead. It's going to be a long day. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
From the 16, Luck. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Tannehill now to throw. Flushed out right. And he locates Walker, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
58 right there. Blue down. Joker.
Now a handoff to Henry. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Throwing now, Tannehill. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense, obviously stuff to work on, but they...